All right, so just wanted to give you guys a quick reaction to what I thought about Cam Newton re-signing with the New England Patriots. Listen, if this was last year, this would have been, last year was kind of breaking news, and everyone thought that Cam Newton was gonna get the New England Patriots to the Super Bowl. I remember making my reaction. I'm like, we need to slow down the brakes. Cam Newton is in a Patriots team with no offensive help surrounding him. I just don't believe that the Patriots were going to get better, and yeah, that definitely, last season definitely kind of proved my point. Going into this year, I think they know that Cam Newton is not the same Cam Newton. He doesn't really, his arm is not as consistent as it was in the past. I told you, all those shoulder injuries, all those injuries were going to affect Cam Newton in the long term, even though he is, 31 to 32 years of age. Again, with all those significant injuries that he suffered, it was really going to impact him, right? It was really going to impact him. Not to mention that he doesn't have any help surrounding him. Again, the offensive line was okay, but but barely any receiver help. Your best receiver was Josh Myers, a former quarterback. Everybody else, Julian Edelman was hurt, and you had pretty much a bunch of backup receivers or practice squad players. Again, N'Keal Harry, he's kind of proven that he's on the bus route. So, yeah, this season is not that much different. I mean, again, it's almost the same, almost the entirely same roster. I think defensively the Patriots will get better. Dante Hightower is going to be returning. Some of your other key defensive players, starters, will be coming back for the Patriots. So defensively they will get better. But offensively, they need to address that issue. Again, Cam Newton, is he going to be the one that's kind of going to help get this team over the hump? I don't believe so. I think that, honestly, the New England Patriots will draft a quarterback. I know a lot of people are saying, well, no, they're going to get, a tight end or a wide receiver, or they might look at the defensive side of the ball, or maybe go with offensive line, since Joe Thuney might probably be gone, because if they franchise tag him again, he's going to be worth over $20 million. I think they're going to draft a quarterback. I think, for them, they could try to trade to get Jimmy Garoppolo, a guy that's been under the Josh McDaniels system. But Jimmy Garoppolo, if you look at his injury history, he's not really dependent on as far as, trying to stay healthy. So I think they need to draft a quarterback, whether if it's Mac Jones, whether if it's, maybe it's Trey Lance. They need to draft a quarterback, let him sit behind Cam Newton for about a year. Or if he's good enough to dethrone Cam Newton, that is absolutely fine, but sit behind Cam Newton. He's a very experienced quarterback. Learn from Cam Newton for about that year. Again, just try to get that particular quarterback to kind of look up to Cam as a mentor, right? Look up to Cam as a mentor, and who knows? It's worked. We've seen it work. We've seen it not work. But the Patriots, they can't settle with just Cam Newton. It's obvious. It's a year. They can't really settle with them. They need to get a quarterback. Let Cam Newton become that mentor. And hopefully the Patriots organization continues to get, well, I don't hope it, but hopefully, just from an objective standpoint, the Patriots organization continues to get better. Because right now they're on a slope. Their dynasty's dead. They're in a slope. They need to get back to it. Cam Newton is not the answer for the long term. They need somebody for the long term. And whether if it's, who knows, whether if they're going to, I don't know if they have the draft capital for Deshaun Watson. Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't think is that answer. They need a quarterback for the NFL draft.